Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Liverpool Wins podcast. And this is episode 54.
Oh, 2 into the new year.
Oh, they've just been me as well.
Yeah, I know.
They've only been me.
Fantastic shows.
Look, you lucky buggers.
Well, I'm on it now, so I get to up the quality a bit.
I literally everyone else I called said no. You were my very, very last resort. No, I'm only joking. You were my first choice, Tom.
I might just leave.
You were my very first choice.
Yeah, go on. Ask me
we
a
were supposed to film yesterday,
then.
but we were too busy. So
We were too busy all day.
Yeah.
And then...
All day.
Yeah.
I mean, the last hour of the day we spent listening to trap remixes of...
No, you did. I did hard work.
I did, of Barney and...
I did hard work
Toy
and asked you
Story.
to help me and
But
you
that's
didn't.
fine. That's okay.
Moment.
It was a great time. Anyway, kick-off question
Go
this week comes from Fraser Robertson on Twitter. And he said, do you think Vicky Jepson is capable of getting top international players to sign with Liverpool?
Mad question. No, it's a good question, actually. I don't think so, but I don't think it's her. I think it's the club and the prospects, because you're looking at Arsenal, you're looking at City, and you're looking at Chelsea. And they are, obviously Arsenal won the WSL last season. Man City are a massive club with massive amount of infrastructure, and then Chelsea got really close to a Champions League final last season. Yeah. And you're looking at them three clubs and going, they're the teams I'd pick. If you're not going for Leon, or you're not going to America, you're going for them clubs. Maybe even United above us. And I know that's a bit horrible to say, but the progression that they're showing, I know they've only been around for the season.
But still.
They're showing real. What's the word when you wanna get to the top? Ambition. There you go. But I think Liverpool after this season, see what Vicky Jepson's really got. Give her a proper season. Because last season she was thrown in there. Yeah. I don't think it's fair to judge her on that. No. But I think next season.
I think this season coming up is big for both her and the club. Mm-hmm. I was so happy when she got the job, and she's done amazingly for us, and you can see that she cares about the club so much. Eventually, we will be able to track those top international players, but I think right now we're not quite at the level that you'd expect of Liverpool, and you would expect of the players that we have as well. It would be nice to see, them all this season, with a season under the belt, with, the relationships that they've built, et cetera, with both on and off the pitch, with each other and the managers and the staff. I think eventually we will.
That's one thing I'd say Vicky Jepson's really good at. She has cultivated a squad that's really together, and the new players, you know what I mean. But everyone seems to be really loving the time together at the club, and all that. Like, obviously the pre-season stuff, and they're going on holidays together. You see them on Instagram and stuff. Just the way that they interact as a squad is really harmonious, and I think she's done well to cultivate that off the back of a lot of shit at the start of the last season.
Definitely. They're currently on a team building experience at the minute. They're out in the jungle. Oh. Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Don't know where they are, but they're doing something. Or nothing. No, they'll be fine. They'll be all right. More exciting news that happened this week for Liverpool was that Niamh Fahey was announced as vice captain for this coming season, and the season's on.
Well, she's 31, so how long has she got left?
She's prime age. She's prime age. Age just a number, Tom. She's fine.
No, I mean 31's a good age. I think the best thing about this, Lauren, is her experience. I know you've got it written down there. Yeah. She's won 3 WSL titles.
Oh, go on, hit me with your stats.
I've got
the
stats.
Come on.
2 WSL titles before it was called the WSL. Oh. She's got 5 FA Cups and 2 League Cups. And so in terms of someone that you want leading this team, and you go, why should I listen to her? And she go, because I've won everything.
Because I've got 5 FA Cups, that's why you listen to me.
Exactly, and I'm older than you, so shut up, do your job. And I think it's massive. Obviously, you've got Bradley Auckland as normal captain, because she was last season. I think she's the proper leader on the pitch. But look, I'm going to equate it to the men's team, because I know that so much more.
It's the perfect thing to
You're looking at Milner and Henderson there. The leader on the pitch and the fella in the dressing room who tells you, I've done this, listen to me. It's great.
That was a big question going around, and I think me and Amy have mentioned it a couple of times in here, and it was like, who will be vice captain? Like, who would you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I always said, it might be Laura Coombs, like longer serving player still and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But then she obviously leaves for City. So then you're back to square one thinking, it's only new players.
It's new and young players,
It's new and young players, and you're thinking, who's going to do it, blah, blah, blah. And then, Niamh Fahey's the perfect one. It makes complete sense.
I mean, she's quite new as well, to be honest. Bradley Hawkins
she's only got a season under the belt with us, so
but another thing is she was doing a lot of media stuff. Obviously, towards the end of the season, we were getting more media access. She was at all of it. You know what I mean? So I think they went earmarked her as that, because that's a massive thing about being captain as well, that a lot of people don't think about. You have to be able to speak to the media and be able to get the ethos of your club across.
Yeah, we still need to get her in for that game of FIFA.
Definitely.
She said she would, and we just like didn't follow up on it.
I reckon she'd be game on that as well.
Earning Christy money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be a great video.
Or Mario Kart. Let us know if you want to see that. If you want to see a little thing this season, if we have a little gaming tournament with certain players whenever we get them in or something.
You're going to lose them all, defo.
No, I might have
You've got to let them win, yeah.
I'd have to let them
You can't, be beating them
at
every game.
But my competitiveness wouldn't do
Well, yeah,
me
you can
any
be
good.
competitive and still be terrible at it.
Oh, I've broke my pen.
This is dynamite content.
Yeah, anyway. Just quickly, Jepson, what she said about Fahey being named captain. She was like, Niamh is a really great leader on and off the pitch. On the pitch, Niamh came to us with a lot of experience playing internationally and at the previous clubs she has played for. She played for Arsenal and Chelsea, Bordeaux.
It's exactly what we said.
Exactly.
So she's basically, we know what we're on about.
We're like Vicky Jepson.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
We're
we are just
managers of a top women's club.
Phenomenal. More news that came out of
So much news today.
So much news. It's amazing. Like the last couple of weeks we haven't had nothing. It's just been, this player went here.
You did a good little wrap-up video, which put a card here now, just for the job for you to do to remember. If Loddon hasn't put a card on this YouTube video, everyone put in the comments, do your job.
I can't write it down because my pen's
broke. Well, I'll remind you after.
Okay.
So yeah, put a card to that video of the guide to the women's, because I really enjoyed that actually.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So we've got new dressing rooms at Prenton Park, which is exciting. If you haven't gone on and seen them, they're on Liverpool's Twitter, and then we've retweeted them on our Twitter as well. So go and check that out.
They look nice.
They look really nice.
They're red.
They're red.
And white.
They've got each individual player's got their own name and number.
Yeah.
And then Bradley Hawkins and Fahey have got captain and vice captain, which is I think is a nice little unique touch for them. But yeah, it's nice. It'll be nice for the players when they go into the dressing room for the games this season. That's something that's theirs.
Yeah.
That's something they've got that's special to them.
I think Anka Price only has 2 pegs though. I'm pretty sure from the pictures everyone else has 3 and she only has 2.
She got 2. Anka, fume.
I think it's Anka Price.
Fume.
Or it might be, who's number 14?
Hodgson.
It might be Hodgson then.
She's only got 2 pegs. Fume.
You know what I mean? I've words with
them people.
The fella who's doing it.
You've only got 2 pegs and everyone else has got 3.
It's boss, but it's got to be... We were like, where is it?
Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, well, obviously, Tranmere Rovers, their changing rooms stay the same. The away teams' changing room will stay the same. Our away team's not going to walk in and, sit there.
But you also kind of want the women's and the men's changing rooms to be different as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You don't want
something separate, something that's different.
Because what I think it might even be to do with rules or something. You might have to.
It is rules like men can't go in the changing rooms.
That's what I mean. So you don't want that. I was going to say cross contamination. You know what I mean? No, you don't want it to be. So we've got to tidy this spotless.
Yeah, because Liverpool women play.
You know what I mean?
On Sunday or whatever. Yeah.
But I mean, I had a look at the grounds. Didn't really help.
Tom got the blueprint, so
I got the blueprint of Prenton Park, but it didn't show the inside, obviously, because that's dangerous. But I did have a look. Nicola Palios, who's the vice chairman of Tranmere, someone was like, you can't be using all this. I hope they spent loads of money on doing this and it's going to get taken down, blah, blah, blah. He was moaning, and she said, they are the LFC women changing rooms at the campus. Clearly, our own changing rooms are going to be white. So they're a different room. Yeah. That room's got to be small.
It's got to be small. And I'm just highly confused as to where it could possibly be.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a point, I think, is to find out exactly where these rooms are and how big these rooms are.
Yeah.
Because we could feasibly just be like...
I'm going to email some people.
Yeah, just be like...
I'm going to write a strongly worded letter.
Hey, gives dimensions of that room there.
I want the blueprints, the dimensions, the 411 on that room.
Yeah, I want to see where all the air vents are.
Yeah, how I can get in.
Yeah.
No.
Could I please join the Liverpool women's team, please?
Imagine we got to go to the changing room.
Yeah. Imagine you got your own little
tour.
You got your own wall with your name on it.
RMTV women's pod.
There you go. Oh.
Do it, guys. Do it. You're missing out there. But yeah, it's exciting.
I don't think after what you just said, you're getting in there at all. Though. That's a problem.
I don't mean it. I'm only being sarcastic.
Was that sarcasm?
Yeah, no one understands my sarcasm. It gets me in really bad situations sometimes. People think I'm dead boring, and I'm not.
I thought it was just your voice.
I'm a
sarcastic.
That made you boring as well. I've got a quite low voice. I have my voice is quite low. It's quite like monotone.
I know.
So like
I've known you for a while.
Yeah, and then whenever I say something, everyone's like, "Is she being serious?"
I never think you. I know now that you're never serious until I can look in your face.
Until I start like pure shouting, and then I'm serious.
Yeah, we've had arguments.
We've had many arguments.
And I've won all of them, so let's carry on.
Let them have it. Other topics to discuss in and around women's football is that Alex Greenwood could potentially be moving to Lyon.
What do you reckon of this?
I think it's absolutely mad.
Why?
More so because, like, it just came out the blue.
It did, yeah.
And it was just like, Man United tweeted from their account saying, we've agreed a fee with Lyon for Alex Greenwood. And I was like, Alex Greenwood? As in your captain? Your club captain, who has led you to promotion in your first season.
But basically, she's been the captain for their whole history. Yeah. And she's gone.
And she's going. And it's more mad, I think, like, don't get me wrong, if Lyon came knocking on the door, I'd go. Best team in the game at the minute. Could possibly win the 5th Champions League on the run this season. Like, they are amazing. The players they've got is unbelievable. Obviously, Paris has just gone there. Lucy Bronze is there. Izzy Christiansen's there.
I feel like you're about to say but.
But
yeah,
does she want to miss out on this whole experience of being part of Man United's first season in the English top flight?
Is she going to get the chance to go to Lyon again? Look, she's 25, right in her prime. She's going to be first choice right back at Lyon. She's a fantastic player.
She'd be left back. You said right back. She'd be left back.
Sorry, I meant left back.
But I get it. I do. I get it because I will go. If I was here, I'd go. But then you're going to have that little thing in the back of your head.
What are United going to do? United aren't going to challenge for the top.
No, they're going to get top 4 and they're going to win a trophy.
You reckon?
Yeah.
So, but are they going to do that without her? Because, you know,
we don't know.
And that's a mad thing. Obviously, we've got a question shortly about this, but that's the thing for me is you're going to the best team in women's football ever. You know what I mean? And you've got England teammates there who you've played with all throughout the summer who've gone, hey, we need a left back here, and she's gone, oh, you know what I mean? She's going. She's going.
A fee's been agreed. Personal terms are still to be agreed, supposedly. So obviously, you know,
she wants the money.
She wants the molash. Yeah.
Well, she was captain at United. She can go and just be like, I'm captain material. Pay me more.
Oh, she's not going to be captain.
Oh, she's not going to be captain there, obviously, but she could be.
But then you also got to look at United and go, are you going to get someone else who's going to be captain?
Exactly.
They've got a little bit of. It's gone so well for them. They've got promotion. They've had a Bosch transfer window. You know, everyone loves them, and then all of a sudden your captain's getting off to the best team, and it's like, who's my captain? Who's playing left back?
But then, if you're a United fan, can you blame her? Obviously, you'd be a bit annoyed, but...
If we've got any... I mean, I don't think we have, but if we've got any United fans or any United fans stumble across this, are you upset? Are you annoyed? Are you happy that Alex Greenwood's going to Lyon? Because, I mean, I'm looking at it as like a... Well, I'm not a United fan, so, I mean, go where you want. But then I'm also looking at it from like an... She's from England, so do you not want to just wait another season, challenging the top flight with United as captain? If she gets them to top 4, you know, all that palaver.
But it's the Champions League,
But it's the Champions
League.
That's the pull
and
for Lyon.
And you're gonna win. You're gonna give a strong account of yourself in the league. Probably gonna win it.
Yeah.
You're gonna win all the cup competitions there because you are the best. If she wants to win trophies, you're not winning them at United. Not yet, anyway.
That's the thing for Lyon. It's the Champions League.
Exactly.
They are Champions League royalty, and
they battered. They absolutely battered the team that I can't remember, Barcelona. And
Barcelona
hadn't lost the game all the way through. I think they lost one game and then they went through undefeated.
Yeah.
And Leon was struggling in certain games. Yeah. Chelsea gave them a good goal in the semis.
4-0 in the first half.
You know what I mean? It's one of them where if Leon turn it on, they're just going to batter you. Barcelona were fantastic and had no answer to it. And if Barcelona are meant to be the best in Spanish football, I think Barcelona would give a lot of teams in the WSL a good go. If Leon are that good and you're going to make them better because you're going to be first choice, I obviously you're going.
I'm trying to sit on the fence to make it like a discussion on a topic that could be done, but realistically I'm thinking she's just going to go, isn't she? Because I'd go.
Are you happy with that in terms
I'm
of
happy with that because
United?
It's one less good player for Man United.
That's what I mean.
And, you know, she's from Liverpool, so, like, you know, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, well, she had 2 years.
You go to the best team, you go and win that Champions League.
Well, she had 2 years at Liverpool, didn't she?
Yeah.
Did well.
What a gal.
So,
she had a Boss World Cup as well, so fair play, fair play. The question that Tom was on about then is from Crazy...
You've missed out the next bit of important topics to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
I'm running this show, lad, and on my way.
Man City have announced the signing of Lee Gwen-min.
Gwen-min, is it?
From, and I am not going to pronounce that team name.
Gyeongju, KHNP. Gyeongju.
Gyeongju.
Yeah.
Gyeongju, is that right?
Sounds right.
Really sorry if that's wrong. Gyeongju. Pending international clearance, I'm aware the number 17 shirt is... I'm seeing this as a Nikita Paris replacement.
It's got to be. I mean, they're saying she's a striker.
But yeah, and you've just signed Ellen White, who's going to play up from for you. So
I mean, it is one of them where they do need a replacement in there. Nikita Paris was so good for them. Really, when we played them in the cup, especially, they just kept giving her a ball and she just ran at us. You know what I mean? Catches everyone on the break exactly, and you need someone with a bit of pace like that just to break the lines, run at people, and just literally scare defenders, pin them back. And the way that City play is so ball dominating. You know what I mean? They have so much possession. I mean to say, so, and you need that player who can just run through over the top. Or even if the team just starts coming out and attacking you, and you just go, okay, we'll change to this strategy. We'll hit the ball long like we do with Babajid, and say deal with that. Yeah. And it's so hard to.
Yeah. Very well put.
Thank you.
Well done, Tom.
Here's a social clip.
Oh, here's my social clip. Buzzing. The question that Tom was on about earlier on is from crazy_bear836.
Ooh.
And he has asked, what are your league predictions, e.g. who will finish in what position, who will be the top goal scorer? Feel free to add more. Now, we could sit here... Oh, no.
What are you doing?
We could sit here and do the whole league, but I think that's a video in itself.
Yeah. Which will be a video in itself.
So keep an eye out for that. So, I just want your top 4, Tom.
Well, I've done top 5. I'll do top 5. Because Liverpool are fifth. Arsenal. Yeah. And my reasoning for them, if they attack the same, they run away with the league.
Added some quality players.
That's what I mean. And I think he asked top goal scorer. I think it's going to be Miedema.
I don't know how you say it.
I think it's one of them.
It's one of them.
I think she's going to get top scorer again, defo. And I think who's it
Jordan Nobbs is back as well this season.
Yeah, exactly. I think Ellen White could be close to that. Ellen White could be close to that after her performance in the World Cup. She was amazing. But who's the right winger for Arsenal? Played right wing for England.
Beth Mead.
Beth Mead's going to get the highest amount of assists as well, just because.
Do you reckon,
their attack's so potent, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Then I've gone Chelsea, just because I think.
Have you?
Yeah, I think that Champions League's going to boost them.
Okay.
Massively. I think you've got to go and be like, we're good.
I hope Frank Kirby has a good season.
Yeah, exactly. And then I've gone City third. I think Paris and BT going out massive. Yeah. I really do think BT was so good. And I know Steph Houghton's amazing, but when I watched City, BT was the standout defender for me. Yeah. And Paris was amazing, and I kind of want them to drop off, if I'm honest. Then I've put, it's either 4th or 5th, United and Liverpool.
I've put United. My top 4 is Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Man United.
Yeah. Why United there?
I just think the squad that they had was amazing anyway, and they've added players like McManus and Groningen and Mary Earps in goal, and it's like...
That's what I mean. They're an unknown quantity. ish because they are coming up. But you're right in terms of that squad and the way that they won. They won with 55 points, and I think Spurs were next with like 46, I believe.
They're not. The players are no longer inexperienced.
Yeah.
And to bring in Mary Epps, who was, Wolfsburg, who were a top international team. Ali McManus coming from City, who've dominated the English league for years. Mm-hmm. Grown in Netherlands international. Like, it's just... I think they're just going to... I definitely think they're going to go into top 4.
Where are Liverpool finishing? Because I think we've added a lot of... Not loads of depth, but I think we've added in areas where we needed to.
We've added quality, definitely.
I think we're going to push...
5th or 6th.
You don't reckon higher than that?
No. I'd be very happy with 5th or 6th.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this season's definitely still in a period of... not rebuilding. I don't want to use that word anymore.
Well, I don't think you can say that.
We've had a season. The players are settled now. You haven't made too many signings who need to, find their feet, blah, blah, blah. But it's still a period of working out what route we want to go down. And I think this season will give us that. Jepsen's got a full season under the belt. Mm-hmm. She'll know what she wants to do. So I think next summer will be big for us in terms of players in or out. Mm-hmm. And then that season will... 2020-21 season... I can see us maybe getting back up into top 4, depending on what type of business we do and whatever.
I like that.
Yeah, I think 5th or 6th for us this season's a realistic goal.
Yeah, I'd like to see 5th. I think we could push for 4th. I'm very much a glass half full in terms of footy, and I think you've got to shoot for the moon, to be honest with you. And I believe...
You shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you land among the stars.
Exactly. Great quote. You said it with a bit of a monotone voice, so it didn't quite...
Because it's just cheesy, isn't it?
Say it properly. Cheesy. Say it all bouncy and nicely.
I can't be bouncy or nice. That just doesn't work for me.
No, it's true.
It's not me. It's not who I am.
Just live your life.
Live your life the way you want to live your life.
What is this podcast? I love it.
It's just inspirational quotes.
It is. Maybe we should just Google them and just say them.
Podcast.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Won an award there.
Won an award. If you don't know, we won an award.
Not 3, just one of them.
Just one of them. Yeah. It's still there though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you're a published author.
And I'm a published author. The book's there.
We're not getting it.
No, I'm not getting it over there. But go and buy the book.
No, I don't know.
Go and buy the book. It's a great book.
It is alright, yeah.
Go on Redman's Twitter. It's there. Go and buy the book. I'm in it. Sort of.
I'm in it.
You're in it.
In a picture.
A few of my articles, a few of my play
Quite
ratings.
a few. I was skimming through. I was like,
there's a couple. I thought there was only going to be 1 or 2. I didn't realise I'd done that many.
It's about 12.
It's not 12. It's about 4. I think about 4. I'm in it. So, go and support your gal.
What's the last bit of amazing news?
The last bit of amazing news, which I think amazing.
Amazing news?
Amazing news.
Go on.
Is that the FA have announced a new streaming platform.
This is actually
for women's football this season, which I think's amazing.
I mean, it is. I mean, you've detailed it, and obviously you're going to read through all these things now and detail it for everyone. But it was so hard to find coverage last season that there's just the fact that they're putting it in like an actual place for people to go to. I remember I was trying to watch the last game of the season, and instead they had City on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Live stream, and I was like, well, I don't want to watch that. I want to watch the Liverpool game. There's literally nowhere I can find this.
Anyone who's watching this podcast for a long time will know how many times me and Amy have sat here and moaned about the fact that we can't watch highlights of games.
Yeah.
Or if we've missed an away game, we can't watch it ever again.
Yeah.
You'll never know what's happened because it's just not on telly. It's not on Facebook Live or XYZ. But now, this brand new app, you can get all 132 Barclays, FA's, WSL League matches and selected FA Women's Championship games.
One every round, I think it said on the website.
Yeah. You can watch highlights, get different features, and you can also watch past Lionesses games and highlights as well, which is really cool.
I just want them to, I hope with that app, they have a nice stats page.
Well, I hope. I like watching the women's the NWSL League. I'm a big fan of that, and I have their app, and they stream every game for free. They have section where you can go on the league table and see how many matches were played, points, blah, 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 goals for, against, all that. They have stats, top goal scorers.
That's exactly what you want.
I think if you're going to model it off an app, it should be like that one. It gives you news as well.
Yeah.
And it like real-time updates. And then, so sometimes the game's on at like 3 o'clock in the morning and your girl's not awake then. I am not. So when I wake up the next morning, I watch that. Okay. Then you can watch the full 90 minutes, which is like really cool. So I'm hoping.
Work.
What?
I thought you had work to do.
No, so like say like.
Goes on about working all the time.
I don't have to be here till like.
Watches women's football games in their entirety.
No, so can I just say the games are on a Saturday.
What do you mean?
Games are on a Saturday.
Yeah, and then you watch them Monday morning.
So I watch them Monday morning, yeah.
Lazy.
No, I'm not.
No, but it is good. It starts on the 2nd of September.
Go on, save yourself. Go on.
I actually use the NWSL app. It's really good.
No, you don't. No, he doesn't.
Your girl's not up at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Girl's not up at 3 a.m.
But no, it is quite good because the coverage, the women's show on the BBC was pretty dire, to be honest.
Well, that'll still be there. And
they're gonna have to up the game. They're gonna have to.
BBC iPlayer does still have highlights of games that.
But it was awful.
You can get.
It was genuinely terrible.
A 4-minute clip. Wasn't it?
One little thing. Do you think? Obviously, it needs to be free because you want to get exposed, but you need it to be to get exposure. And that. Do you think that's a bad thing? In terms of they're not. Obviously, they might get a bit money off advertising. Do you think it's a bad thing that they're not? Maybe you'll have to get a premium account to get stats or something.
I think...
Just to get a bit more money in the game?
I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think the whole World Cup has done wonders.
Yeah,
that's the reason why this app is launching. And that's the reason why women's coverage is so high at the minute. I think the only thing that could be an issue is attendance at games. But then that's...
But then people who really want to go to games are going to go, aren't they?
Exactly, but then I don't think that's a FA issue. I think that's a club issue.
Yeah.
So...
Well, look at what Arsenal are doing in terms of getting people to the games and that. They're giving free tickets and going to the actual Emirates Stadium and stuff. Yeah,
like, there's a market there. It's just, it's all down to how a team performs. And if your team's performing badly... and it's a cold, wet, windy day in December, and you think, I don't want to go and sit there and watch it, then you can still keep up with the app, but then obviously you're losing attendance. When we tweeted about it yesterday, we got some responses that was saying the good and bad points of it. So, there's always going to be issues with something. No one's ever going to be 100% happy with everything.
But as long as you can get coverage.
But I think, exactly. I think you've got to look at it as this is amazing for women's football. This is something that everyone's asked for so long, and you're finally getting it.
Yeah.
Don't take it as a bad thing.
Yeah.
Just look at the good in it, and just think of how many more people it can reach.
Yeah.
Like, is it going to be that people in America can now watch the WSL league like we watch their leagues?
Exactly.
Like that, I think it's a really good thing.
Like Leon officials could be watching the games now and rob every player.
And rob every player, and then I'm gonna be fuming.
Yeah, well they're not gonna come for.
Don't come for any of ours.
No. We're gonna be challenging them in the Champions League, so it's fine. It's fine.
Hopefully one day.
Yeah, no, but I genuinely I'm made up with that.
Yeah, I think it's a really good thing. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad. And if you think it's bad, tell me why. If you think it's good, tell me why.
Don't forget to comment, Lauren, do your job properly if she doesn't put the card
over
that little bit.
Hope you've wrote that down, Dan.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
Oh, Dan.
I don't even remember what I asked you to
put it on the bottom of the thing, it's fine.
I don't even remember what I asked you to put a card over, so...
It was over...
Exactly. So, basically, do your job, Lauren.
No idea. It might be there, might not. Who knows? But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for Tom for stepping in at the last minute, helping me out, doing your research, getting your stats.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Love a good stat.
Thanks, Dan, on the 1s and 2s. Oh, there we go. Nice one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Remember to like the video, comment and subscribe. And we will see you all next week with a new podcast.